Okay, so me, I sit down. So you, I'm like, I'm still crying, by the way. I'm leaning on the wall. So it happened. It was not planned. I was drunk.
Wait.
Surely. So okay, you are drunk. You've been drunk for 2 years and 9 months.
Yes, a new YouTube series. It's called Clowning 001. Launching Clowning 001. Yes, you know, I got this idea from, if you have not watched my last video, the video just before this one, no, not the one before this one, the Sip and Spill edition, if you have not watched it, please go watch, because that is where the idea came from. After posting that video, I got so many texts, people telling me how they wish they were there to tell me or to tell you guys about their experiences clowning, you see. So I figured, why not give them a platform? Why not give you guys a platform? So we are going to be hosting 1, 2, 3 different people, you know, every time. If you have an experience that is chewing at you, if you have an experience that's biting at you, come share it. Sharing is caring, and you never know who will learn from it, right? Yeah, I feel like I've said too much. So without further ado, hey, I am going to introduce our very first clown. Funny thing is, she is, I don't know what to call her. She is my sister. She is the sister God gave me after, how can I call her? You know, the literal sense of a sister from another mother. Because she has been a sister to me in each and every possible way I can say. And considering how anxious I am today, it is an honor to have her as my first guest. Yeah, I think that's it. I just can't wait for you guys to meet her. I will link her socials. You will see her, you get to meet her, you get to know about her. So without further ado, let us introduce Sweetie! Hi darling. Hi.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Introduce yourself, please.
So I don't know who I am, the clown or the sister. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm Naomi, but they call me Sweetie.
She's sweet and she's
sweet.
Oh, that was your line.
Literally.
Literally. Oh, guy. Sweetie, unongeanga hivyo. Well, introduce yourself.
So here is me.
Please don't make us out because
I need to shout.
Yeah.
Hi guys. So welcome to another episode of Pick on a Dime with Sha. I'm Naomi, aka Sweetie, aka the sister from another mama, and thank you for having me, Sha.
And our clown for today.
Unfortunately, yeah. I don't even know how I agreed to this, but
because you love
what
me.
are friends and family for? So yeah,
So
I look forward to having fun, guys. Please share with us your experiences. Yeah, let us learn from each other. Yeah.
So without further ado, let me not eat up her time. We are all curious to hear how she clowned. I know that is where the tea is, that is where everyone wants to hear. So let's hear it. Don't keep us waiting, just jump into it. I mean,
I don't even know where to begin this jump. It's a long jump.
It is.
So my story. So I guess I was in the just getting into these romantic things, having boyfriend, girlfriend. I was still young. That was like, yeah, by the way, I got into my first relationship when I was in campus.
Mind you, when she says she was in campus, please don't get this wrong. The reason we call her Sweetie, I have just realized I need to explain this. The reason we call her Sweetie, I know someone wondered somewhere, not just because she said she's sweet. I am not sure how she meant that or in what way she meant, but the reason we call her sweetie is because one girl got into campus when she was 16 years old. 16. So she was in her sweet 16, like her literal sweet 16s when she was getting into campus. And that's when she got into her first relationship.
No, like a year after that.
A year after that.
Yeah.
Just
so
before
like
you hit 18.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
I have so many opinions.
Please keep.
Let me keep
I
them.
don't know if she should keep it to herself or share
No,
that.
let me keep them until the end of this mini. So, and now, sweet 16 guy. Answer to imagine. Answer to because nimeshiwa. Answer to.
It was like from the Kwanzaa.
No, answer sasa your story. What happened?
So, my clowning. So the story of my clowning, I was in campus. I was still young, actually very young.
Very young. Very young.
So yeah, and it was like my first relationship ever. It was in campus. So I met this guy. What shall I call him?
What do you want to call him? I already know him.
Because I want you to come with a nicer. Because me, if I pick them,
the names you have in your mind, you don't want to use them.
I don't want
Okay,
to
let's
use
call
them.
Let's just call them Tumite Nini.
Hey, it was a him. It was not them. It was one.
It was one. Okay, let's call him what does a clown hate most?
Ooh. And by the way, he knows you.
Actually, mimi, I know him. That's why I'm feeling so bad right now. Like any let's call him Doe. John Doe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's just go with
that
John
works.
Doe. Yeah. No, his name starts with no. Okay, John Doe. John Doe it is. Yeah, tell us please.
Yeah, so I meet this
Sorry.
John Doe, and by then I think he was in a relationship. It was on and off. So for us, it was not like yet settled. We're just talking, hanging out, blah blah blah.
You're just feeling nice being there. As the blah blah blah, knowing he has a girlfriend.
And people knew he was nice. So this was going to lead to marriage kind of thing. Actually, you really get joking at in our crew. Nimi nilikuwa na potential by
Imagine she was the one to make us wear vitenges. Aye.
yeah,
Surely. It's okay.
Maisha wewe.
Aki maisha wewe. It's okay. Endelea.
So yeah, it was quite serious when we like settled down. And
But wait, if he was already in a relationship and you guys were just talking, how did you end up being in a relationship?
so he told me they had broken off with
The ex.
the ex then, and I was the one.
It was your turn. So you were the one. It was your turn.
Kasichana kadogo akajui mapenzi.
Ameletewa mapenzi. By this
I fell with my legs, my feet, and my katani all of me.
Oh, guy. And she's tiny. Ni ukweli she's tiny.
I bet.
You're tiny.
Story for another day. So yeah,
So
when I was in first
got
year-
into the box and just,
yeah, so
wrapped
that
yourself
it's
like a gift.
I was home.
You were home.
So that was in my second year, and he was in his fourth year. So he completed uni. Luckily, he got a job at in Narok still, so he was still around. But and there I was still
Inside.
diving
Too
deep. So yeah, eventually he moved to
another town.
Yeah, thank you.
To another town.
Eventually, he moved to another town, but I was still schooling. And so what do we do? At least once or twice a month, I would go there. So let's say it went on for like 5 years.
5 years?
That's long.
Damn. Wait, your first relationship lasted for 5 years?
Imagine.
Damn. Madam! Hey, wait! What?
Yeah, so it went for around 5 years. But, so here comes the story, my people.
Wait, before we get to the story,
Right.
wasn't it difficult having such a long distance relationship?
For me, I think because it was my first, it wasn't because I was all committed. So it's okay, it will work. We can make it work.
So for you, anything that happened in that relationship was your first?
Yeah,
in a
everything.
relationship.
Yeah, everything.
So like it laid your foundation for this is how a relationship should be.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
And looking back,
Hi. Don't worry.
anyway, it is what it is.
Don't worry. I got
It was
you.
what it was.
It was what it was.
And it happened. We learned from that. So anyway, back to the story.
To your clowning. This is the part you clown.
Yeah, this is the part I clown, my guys. So into the 5th year, I started noticing some distancing. The communication is not all of that. Yeah, and even when you go there, uko tu,
Even when
yani.
you go visiting.
Yeah, even when I go visiting. So
this is in the 5th year.
yeah, this is the 5th. That's a whole
Half a decade.
it was when Nani.
When my goddaughter was born, akakuwa mkubwa, I went to school.
That was the whole term of presidency. Miaka 5 tu
whole
hivyo.
presidential term. Aki, this dress is going to embarrass me from here to Timbuktu. Okay, you guys. And we don't stare. Go on.
So eventually, personally, my personality is I'm not vocal about things. I'm the kind of guy I'd rather. I'm the sawa kairetu. I'm the type of kairetu who I sit on things. By the way, I'm not vocal. I
Except
sleep
when it's with me. With me, you'll complain about everything.
Mine ni msewa. Ni sawa tu, wacha tu ishe. Hey, but this was too much even for me. So I was like, hey man, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? So then he was like, oh, you need to come over. We need to talk. So mi kasichana miguu yangu yote nimeacha classes.
To go and talk. To go talk. You missed classes to go.
Imagine. What?
I can't put this on kidogo. Naanguka na kundani. So you missed classes to go have a talk.
Yeah.
He's the one who said we need to talk.
Exactly. Wow. So ideally I was to go for like 2 days. I get there, it's the third day, he has not said anything.
Wait. So from the first, second, third day, you guys are just seated as normal, mnapika, mnaongea.
So me in my head, I'm like, oh.
So you guys are just talking.
Yeah, really? Normal, cooking, eating.
Kila kitu. Tumalize tu hapo kila kitu. So as you're waiting to talk.
So for the 4th day at night, I was like, apana, this is... Why did I even come here in the first place? I missed classes. Mi kwa napenda masomo.
She got her first class. She had a first class. Nimesema first class. First class honors. So yes, alikuwa napenda masomo.
So me in the middle of the night I wake up, I'm like, hey my guy, whoa.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, my guy.
Wait, you were there for 3.5 days. Na uliamka katikati ya usiku.
I didn't sleep by the way. You know when you are pretending you're facing the wall. I may woke up.
Like there's just tension.
I'm like, hey my guy,
Amka.
What's going? But I even started crying.
Guy, you started crying. Why, yeah, guy. Why were you crying?
I don't know.
but you are crying.
Ask how many years is it now? 3.
Ask those. Okay, it's 3.5. I
Yeah.
think 3.5 years.
Ask the girl back then. I don't know. So it's like
We
you
will ask
called
her.
me here. We are supposed to talk.
We are not talking.
Okay, we are talking, but
But what exactly did you want to talk to me about?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, there's something I need to tell you. Please sit down." My people, me, I don't drink.
She does. It's true. She does not drink. Even what is in her glass is not a drink. She does not drink.
Maybe I started. So you know, those are the conversation you say, "Hey, Ebu, pour me a glass."
Give me a glass of wine by then before we start. When
When I'm gonna sit down.
Imagine. Ebu, give me a glass of water kwanza.
Okay, so me, I sit down. So you, I'm like, Ebu, hold here. I'm still crying, by the way. I'm leaning on the wall. Yes, I'm ready for this talk. Bring it on. Hey.
How are you
My
crying
guy.
and still doing that? Sorry. A woman can multitask.
I tell you.
Yeah.
So, my guy is like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I have a kid. He's 2 years old."
Hold up. Did you say kid?
No, that was not what it. He's 2 years.
He's 2 years. Ngoja. No, mimi kwanza niko kwa I have a kid. He's 2 years old. Is this the part we go for commercial break?
I think so. Bye. Where's the emoji?
Where? Ni gani ya kutoroka? Huyo ni wewe, mimi ni.
No, actually I started laughing.
This is me leaving. This is me just leaving this conversation because how?
So,
Wait, like he outright just looked at you and told you.
yeah, I have a kid.
Like what
and
were his exact words?
I have a kid. And even before I could take in, I have a kid. He's 2 years old.
And you have been dating for 5 years.
So this happened like what, 3 years ago, because you have to factor in the 9 months.
The 9 months before the baby was born.
Because the kid is 2 years old.
Guy.
So that is to 2.9.
Where?
My people.
So this is your first relationship.
Yeah. Character development.
Where were you started relationships with character development?
Nakwera.
Akiwa.
Naikuwa Kanairo, so.
Haikuwa.
So me, I loved.
Ingekuwa Nairobi.
I laughed and was like, by the way, that's not a joke. Actually, it's a
You
joke.
laughed. Like your reaction was laughing.
Yeah, my first reaction was, you know, that sarcastic laugh. And like,
so you're like, hey, John Doe.
I'm a joke, Dana.
Oh my God.
He was like, it's true, I'm not kidding. So it happened, it was not planned. I was drunk.
Wait.
Surely.
So
Okay, you are drunk. You've been drunk for 2 years and 9 months. No, I was not sure if the kid was mine. I wanted the... Yeah! But me, in my head, I was still palapa. Kid, 2 years.
Guy.
My people. I've never cried that much.
Aki. I remember you cried even a week later, you were still crying.
Yeah.
Like you'd sit and I remember every time you talked about it, guy. You need a hug. Come and give you. Aki, you need.
You too. Channel nags. I don't know.
And how
come prepared to give and to get hugs.
That is how we console each other here. We keep hugs.
So yeah, it happened. To Kalia, he tried to tell me how this was a mistake, of course.
So he was also crying.
Zee!
like what happened? Maybe I'm curious. What happened after that? Like after there?
After that, in the morning, I was out and...
Even though ulienda ukienda.
Yeah, nilikanyanga kubwa.
Guy, did he try to tell you, like, you know, the way they start telling you that we can make this work?
Yeah, because when he was telling
overreact.
the reason I'm telling you is because I want this to work. My friends have also people knew.
Actually, my friends have told me.
My friends have told me if I like you and I want to have a life with you,
I should tell you the truth. So the friends know.
Yeah, so except for me, the person he wants to have a future with, I don't know.
Guy. Wait, isn't this the same guy you had told me that the mother liked you?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Guy.
Because I've even gone to the mom's place a number of times actually.
A number of times.
Like if I tell you we were headed to the Vitenge.
Guy, Jesus.
We saw it happen.
Guy. Because because I cannot. I refuse to can, guy. I refuse to can. Because But the mother already knew you?
Yeah, knew me and she knew the kid.
The mother already knew about the kid?
Yeah. So imagine
kama ni wewe tu huko unajua.
Man,
like everyone else knew except you.
Yeah.
Lakini mimi sikuwa najua.
Oh yeah.
I'd have told you. I don't I think a clown we'd have done
so
something.
I think that the literal meaning of looking like a fool.
Aki.
I felt
because I think that's usually the most painful part, knowing that everyone else knew except you.
And they had celebrated the first birthday, the second birthday, because they did the DNA and they... Actually, I don't think... Okay, they did the DNA, but when the kid looked...
Exactly like...
Photocopy! Guy! After there was no denying, by the way. With or without DNA, there was no denying.
Wait, haikuishia hapo, they had already celebrated the birthdays.
Yeah, the first, the second. I don't know if I was invited on the third one. Sijui.
You nilikuwa ikuwe reveal. Invite you at that birthday.
So,
Aki, you need to see Aki. Pole.
So I went back to Narok. Of course, ninaanza kuambia mabeshte tunalia pamoja.
We cried.
Thank you. Yeah.
I was angry, by the way. Maybe I'm not the kind to actually maisha itamuonyesha.
Like everyone was so shocked and like no, not John Doe.
Yani the one person we were ready to wear vitenges for. The one
it's
person.
Like, baby.
Alafu sisi we thought he was so nice. And I think experience has taught me that these nice guys, they're the worst. Ata afadhali the devil. These nice guys. Hey, afadhali mwenye kila mtu tu anaona. So that, you know, with the bad ones,
you know what you're dealing with.
You even know what to expect, you know. So when it happens, you're not even that shocked. You're just like, nilijua tu. But these nice ones. That's not even the worst part.
Yeah, so I came back. Of course, cut communication kidogo umejam.
Kidogo. Lakini what were you feeling? Like how are you feeling?
My area was so hurt, by the way. And me, I'm the type of person I let out my emotions through tears. Even when I'm angry. Cha. Even too. I sleep on it and I'm over it.
She was over it.
I don't want to go away. That one needed a few sleeping, a number of sleeps. The 12 tukalia ikaisha tukarudi kula.
Wait. No. Hapa ndio wewe clown. We need an emoji for clowns. Sasa ndio wewe proper clown. You are the oh my god, maybe I do not know you.
Yeah, so
what the fuck? Okay.
After a while I was like,
Sorry.
But I don't blame you. It's
Wait, you went back?
After a while we talked. I forgave him because they were drunk. And the baby is innocent. And they were not together with the baby mama. There were so many reasons to go back.
Like there were so many reasons he was giving you, but you were giving yourself.
I think both.
Because you genuinely loved this guy.
I think by the end of the day it was about me.
Because you genuinely loved this guy.
Yeah. And I saw a future. I saw future.
Ilikuwa ni lazima her friends wavae vitenge. And with this specific one, sio mwingine, this specific one, despite the child. And despite the fact that mtoto alikuja after they were already dating.
Yeah, and despite the fact that alikuwa anaenda kuona mtoto.
Where were we?
So we were, to me, taking me with my legs going back. Have you seen the memes? These memes. I can never fall for a man.
Man, okay, you show a man. Do you wear a kuru?
That was me.
That was me. I can never go back to him. I can never. 2 weeks later, with your bags.
So that was me.
Guys.
So I went back. Things were a bit back to normal, but of course, now the conversation about the kids and everything was more open. But after a few months, I realized, man, I can't do this.
You can't.
I can't. I'm forcing it, and that's not me. And the thing with me, when I lose interest, man, it's gone.
It's just gone.
It's gone.
Yani, that's how 5 years went down the drain.
Even 2.
Where? But some say, actually, the reason I don't blame you, I agree. Sometimes it takes you going back. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes you going back to that bad situation to realize, no, I don't want to be here, by the way. I am better than this. It's not worth it. Because ukika to call, you're angry, people are telling you, nini. It doesn't hit as hard.
Yes. Because all my friends were angry at me by the... I remember, I didn't even tell Kinema. You're the only one who knew.
I'm the only one who knew that you had gone back. Now, maybe I was there like, guys, Sasa, what do I do? What do I do?
Be the sister. Support.
What do I do? Kwa sababu mimi ni kama nitapanda gari niende huko. Nifuate mtu, what do I do? Kwa sababu I want to be here for her because obviously this is not going to end well. Unaona? I knew this was not going to end well. So I felt like mimi kukugombanisha would just push you away. But you would need someone to be there if it didn't work out. Unaona? So sometimes you just wait and you're like,
and she's doing something bad. When she comes back, she has arms to fall into.
Tutalia tu tena. We'll just cry again because
India would come back.
You would come back. And I'm glad you did, actually. I'm glad you did because I feel like the best lessons are the ones you learn when anyway. When people keep telling you don't go back, it's not a big deal. But when wewe mwenyewe umeenda na ukajitoa, you will never go back.
And I feel like that also kind of lays the foundation for your next endeavors, because now you know what you want in a relationship.
I agree, it's true.
Because there's a lot I learned from there, from communication to speaking for yourself. I didn't do that, by the way, and it's something I'm still learning.
Yeah, she's the kind of person, by the way, Mimi, I love her with all my heart, but I will text her today, she will reply after 3 weeks. I'm not even joking. I can even show you. I can show you my phone right now. Nikuonyeshe texts. She will reply after 3. Ama she will not reply at all. But by the time you guys are talking, she's like, "Hey, Aki, you texted me for real." Like her communication is shaky, but she's working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it, and
she has been working on it for 8 years, but she's still working on it.
I mean, they say there's always what. Learning is a process.
Learning is a process.
I'm still learning.
Oh my god. So
that was my story, and I'm not saying I'm happy it happened, but I feel for me it was something that I needed to go through to learn. And people should not be too hard on themselves when this happens, especially when you're new to this. I was
green.
Ilo unatoanga
Green.
pepa hivi kwa
Today's version of kienyeji. She was green. Just kidding, guys. Look at her. How can this be a no, I didn't say that. Anywho, like she was just so innocent. She didn't deserve all that.
I'm still innocent. I still am, you know it.
Where are those crickets? Can you hear crickets? Where are those crickets? But before you go on, before you tell us what you learned from it, I have one question I need to ask you. So all this happened to you. It was not your fault. But you were good the whole time. So let me place my glass down here. So I need you to answer me one question. I don't have the right emoji, so I'll just make them face me.
This one.
That is the right one. You sure?
Yeah,
okay.
this or this.
Okay. So we're going to do this. You're going to tell me after your experience, after clowning for 5 years, after everything that you did. Sorry. After everything that you went through, there's always two paths you can take. You see, there's the woman scorned. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
That feels like a line in a movie, but okay.
It's not in the Bible. I think it's in the Bible.
I feel like I've heard it in like an animation movie.
Are you sure they didn't get it from the Bible? Aki, I'll fact check that. I told you guys I'm going to do my best to stop saying
Bible
things.
says jibu.
I think I'm going to stop.
The Bible nilifika John 3 verse 16. That was my last stop.
We were liturgical dancers for once. Anywho, wherever that saying came from, they say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So there's those who decide to take that saying and do their worst. No. They're like, me always in hivi, by the way. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me, and I just walk away, you see. And then there's this other people, this other group of people who decide to leave it to karma. You know, karma knows her job. She knows exactly what to do and when to do it. So which of these are you? Hell hath no fury or karma? Hey! Oh!
No.
Wait, that is hell hath no fury. This is karma.
This should be the
karma. Okay,
yeah.
this is karma.
So this was me. Reason
You are karma.
Yeah, I was.
Why?
And I still am, by the way.
After everything he put you through.
Exactly.
You are not even tempted to revenge or anything.
Nine,
or
I
do
was
something
not.
nasty.
I was like, I've spent too much energy crying.
And on
trying
you.
to rebuild it to myself. I don't have the energy to go. And do what?
It's true, by the
And
way.
do what? He doesn't deserve any more of my
energy,
attention.
That's right.
So I just leave it to the world. You know what they say.
Karma. Karma, I hope you did your bit. I hope you're still doing your bit, by the way. Oh my god. But you learned a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
You know, I believe your first relationship lays a foundation to how you will expect your other relationships to be.
Yeah.
You know,
now I know better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. And you're doing much better.
Yeah.
You look happier.
I am.
And you've gained some weight. Hey, you're being loved properly. Anywho, is there anything else you'd like to add before we tell our audience bye-bye? Don't forget to tell them to subscribe. Watakusikiza. Maybe they are used to hearing me. Maybe that's why they've stopped subscribing, by the way. But you tell them.
So what I would like to tell ladies or even men who are going through this out there, don't be too hard on yourself. When it's time, please walk away. When your guards, when you feel like easy, don't force it. Just walk away. It's time. It's the universe telling you. Maybe it's not yet born.
Not yet born.
The beautiful and the handsome ones are not yet born. But don't force issues.
Yeah, true.
Because when when you do that, you don't know what the future holds. It will haitaienda ikikuja chini, and the fact that you can go back, I don't think the respect
will be the
same.
It's true.
Even for you, me kwanza trust. Manze, you'll be sleeping, but me in my head I'm thinking, oh, maybe.
And I feel like trust is always the first thing to go in a relationship.
Yeah, and when that is
once
gone,
trust goes, like there's no rebuilding that.
And once you've tried and it doesn't work out, it will never work out. It won't work out.
Yeah.
So don't force yourself, guys. It's life. It's lessons. That's how you learn. Natena msiogopa pia again. Kupendana.
It's a beautiful thing. What she's trying to say, the love is a beautiful thing. Msiogope. Keep trying. Ongana rudi soko. Kwani.
Yeah, it comes with its messy side, but that's how it's supposed to be.
Now, Mimi, one last thing I'd like to say is, I believe with all my heart, whenever you go through something bad, it can only get better.
Yeah.
You will always find better. You will get better. Like, it's a given.
You'll be better.
You will be better. Things can only get better. So don't be afraid, imagine. Don't be scared. Just, like she said, tembea. When it's that time to leave, just leave. You know?
So guys, also don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Guza yo kengele. Subscribe.
Yeah.
To Pick on a Dime. If you have a more interesting story, please let Sha know. I'm sure she'll be happy to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's listen, let's laugh. I mean, now we are laughing about it. Back then
we were crying. We were crying. Oh my god. So let me say, I am beyond humbled. I cannot begin to say how happy I am to have you as my first guest in this series. Clowning 101, by the way. Don't forget the name. Clowning 101. No, Clowning 001. Clowning 001. Don't forget it. You had it here first, okay? So thank you so much for being my first guest here.
This
was an amazing experience. I've really enjoyed it.
I wish you could make it longer, but anyway.
I know you have more.
I don't have more clowning.
You don't have more clowning. So next time I'll call you in a more pleasant setting. You can be telling us something better.
Yeah.
You can tell us life after first class honors. Yeah. You.
Yeah. That
like,
would be interesting.
If there's a difference between being the smartest girl in class and
in the family,
life, in your family and in real life, you know, in everything. If anything has changed, I would love to have you here again. I love the energy you brought here. I love the energy you've given our first episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tusha. I said hugs here in plenty. Come
get them and also give them. Actually, maybe I deserve hugs. She hasn't given me even a single one. Like, no, she was more deserving.
Hey, guys, she'll get her hugs when she tells us about her clothing.
Oh, I will. I most definitely.
So it's my time to get the hugs. I'm out here embarrassing myself.
Let me place this one here and give you a proper hug, yeah? Let me give you a proper hug. Okay. Akitukimwaga your one. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Okay. Till next time, guys. Try not to clown. Mwah! Nothing but love. On one.
Like, subscribe, share, subscribe. Guys, like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell everyone.
Looking forward to see one of you guys here.
Karibuni.
Please.
Nothing but love in 3, 2, 1.
Nothing but love.
Nimecheka sana na kitu ni baridi. Nakiona ni kama niko zangu zinatoka nje. I will never wear this dress again. Go on. Songa mbele kidogo. Naona kama uko mbali na wewe ndio the main person.
Hadi
unakaa kadogo. Unaona, mimi nakaa mkubwa. Hivyo.
Yeah, that is much better.
Ama nikuje hiyo side ukuje hii side.
No, it's okay.
Ndio uonekane better. Kanati shrink. Kalia pillow.
What?
I'm serious, later kalia pillow.